guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been absent for quite some time, but I am back with a new video for you guys. I can't tell you if I'm going to be uploading frequently or sporadically. I don't really know what's going to happen, but for now I have a new video. For today's video, it's a get ready with me on this makeup look and hair that I wore for my bridal shower. I absolutely loved it and I got a lot of compliments on my hair, so I thought I would show you guys how I did it. And I actually got a request to do it for one of my friends because she's going to a friend's wedding, so she asked me to do it. So I figured I'd share it with you guys. It's just a really pretty look. It's nothing too crazy. It's pretty simple. And yeah, I just really loved the way it came out. It made me feel really pretty and just bridal and all that stuff. But yeah, if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. Alright, so for today's video, it's going to be a get ready with me. This is the look that I wore for my bridal shower.
Alright, so my hair is a hot mess, and I know it is, but let's get past that. It is postpartum baby hair, so let's move on, shall we? Alright.
So yeah, let's just get started. So I'm going to spray some of this Urban Decay Quick Fix. It's just going to be hydrating primer. My skin is pretty dry, so using that. Then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced primer, poreless primer, and just put that all over where my pores show. So just going to take a little bit of that on my hand and just pat it in here. This one, I just realized why I stopped using it. It's a little greasy and filmy and silicone-y. I don't know. I don't like this one. Next, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Mini Miracle Eye Wand. And I'm just going to take the concealer side since I already have eye cream on. I'm just going to apply this under my eye and blend it out with my finger. Always make sure when you're using your fingers to blend things out, you use your ring finger because it has the lightest pressure. I'm going to start off with my eyes because it's easier to clean up after. So I'm going to take the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and apply this all over my lids. I'm just taking that and going to buff it all over my eyelid, just to set a nice smooth base, nice even base underneath our eyeshadows. And I don't take a lot of this because a little bit does go a long way. Excuse my ratchet nails. I have recently been painting my own nails to help save some money for the wedding, so that's that. Speaking of the wedding, we sent out our invitations and we've gotten a lot of RSVPs back, which is super duper exciting because now I can like do seating charts and all that stuff. But yeah, it's really exciting time. So I'm going to go in with the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette. This is such a pretty palette. It's all the rose goldy shades. I'm going to go in with the mix of crepe and pink cream. I'm just going to put that onto I'm a mess. I'm just going to put that onto my eyelids just to set that base. Now I'm going to go back into this palette and I'm going to pick up Toffee, and this is going to be the transition shade in the crease. So I'm just going to pick that up and start blending that into the upper crease area. So now that that's blended in, I'm going to go ahead and go in with a different color. So I'm going to pick up Maple, and I love I'm going to pick up Maple, and I'm just going to put that a little bit lower than my crease area. So now I'm just going to go ahead with that same blending brush with our transition shade with no extra product and just blend things out a little bit more, just to make sure everything is seamlessly blending together. Next, I'm taking pink bronze, and this is going to go all over my lid. And yeah. Going back in with a little bit of Maple. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of, where are you? Nope, that's not it. A little bit of bark right here, and I'm just gonna kind of deepen things up just the slightest bit, not too much, like barely applying any pressure, just to get a little more definition of this crease. Like seriously, the lightest, like I'm barely even touching the brush to my lid, like the slightest amount. I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of Kava right here and just apply that to the center of my lid, just to get a little more pop on that lid. There we go. Looking good, looking good. So I think that's it for the eyes. I can't remember if I did winged liner or not. Did I do winged liner? No, I didn't. Okay, I know what I did. But I might as well just finish that. So now I'm just going to go in with, what brush do I want to use? I'm just going to go in with a flat definer brush and pick up Bark and Maple. And I am just going to run that on my top lash line to give a little bit of definition. Alright, so moving on, now that I'm done with the eyes and just added a little definition, we'll finish them off a little bit later. I'm just going to go in with some foundation, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. I really like this foundation. It does have sunscreen, but I've noticed that in pictures it doesn't really pop up flashback. Like I've even used the what is it, the, oh my god, the moisturizer, the Magic Cream moisturizer, and I've had pictures taken like for my passport with flash, and there's no flashback. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but most of the time some foundations with sunscreen do create flashback. So I don't know if I've just been lucky since I'm pretty white anyway. Like I'm not super tan, and this isn't like super dark. Oh, I didn't tell you what shade this is. This is shade number 5 medium. I really liked it because I've noticed it doesn't really create flashback at all. So that is very good. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these two concealers. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and the Urban Decay Naked Skin, because the Tarte Shape Tape is still a little too late for me, but I haven't gotten another one because I just kind of like make it work. Like I barely do any under my eyes. Let's see, that one's a little crooked. My nose, my chin, my forehead. And then I go in with the Urban Decay one and kind of blend that together. So I'm taking some setting powder and my Dose of Color setting powder brush, which is my favorite brush ever. And I'm just gonna set my under eyes with this powder. I need to try a new powder because I like this powder, but I feel like it's drying a little bit, which I don't want it to be drying because, I mean, I do, but I don't, because I want it to set the liquid in place, but I also think it makes my under eyes look a little crazy sometimes. So if you have any recommendations for a good translucent powder or like setting powder, let me know. I greatly appreciate it. So I'm just pop that there, a little bit on my nose, forehead. So now I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder and just the Morphe E41 and just packing this on. Take a little bit of Bark and Maple, so these two, and run that underneath my lash line as close to it as possible. I'm actually going to take this NARS Larger Than Life Long Wear eyeliner, and this is in the shade, I think it's in the shade Larger Than Life. Rue Bonaparte, is that what it's called? I don't know, I'm just going to take this one, it's a nude color, and run this in my waterline just to help open up my eyes a little bit more. Help this mama look awake. Now I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and pick up Toffee and Maple and just blend and smoke out this lash line. Just used the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. Absolutely have been loving this mascara. It's just nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera, just because I have to be up close and personal, but I will let you know what I'm going to use. I'm going to use the Precisely My Brow from Benefit. I have really been loving this pencil. I think a little bit more than the Anastasia, but I haven't used the Anastasia in a long time, so we'll see. Maybe I should try that next time I do my makeup and see if it's better. So my brows are done. Looking a little heavy up here in the front. So I am now going to go in with bronzer, and I finally found my Give Me Some bronzer. Again, I've been looking for this forever. So I'm going to go ahead and use this and just bronze up the skin a little bit. Get some color back onto this face. So for highlight, I'm going to take Champagne Pop from Becca and just apply that with my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. And apply that to the high points of my cheekbones. This is still like one of my favorite bronzers. I always go back to it. I used to love Becca Opal, but since Champagne Pop came out, it's been my go-to as of lately. It's just so reliable. Always gives me such a pretty glow. I just love it. I just love it. I need to trim. I need to fix my brows. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of Kylie Cosmetics Barely Legal and just barely put this on. Give a little bit of color. Don't put too much on your brush because it can be a little overwhelming sometimes. This is definitely a really pretty blush. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with a dual fiber brush and just kind of blend things out so it's not so harsh. I didn't even contour. OMG! I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. Go in with this shade, I don't know what it's called, and just contour a little bit, not too crazy. Just get some of that cheekbone. This is my favorite brush to contour with. It's from Morphe. I don't know what it's called. I lost the handle. I don't really know how it broke off, but it broke off. And then I'm also going to go up here on my hairline, the under threads of my nose. Just really contouring my nose because I don't really mind my nose. It's pretty cute. Then I'm going to set my brows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel and Clear. And I like to make the part in front stand up and then lay everything else down. It's just how I like to do things. Like I need to trim these brows so bad. For lips, I'm going to go ahead and go with the KKW by Kylie Cosmetics cream liquid lipstick. And this is in the shade Kim. Seriously, so pretty. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Kimberly too, because I feel like this is just a little too pink. Oh, that's the times. There we go. Oh, so nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go curl my hair off camera because it'll just take too much time on camera. And then I'll come back and show you what I did for my hair for my bridal shower. See you in a sec. Alright, so I am back. I am wearing a shirt, no worry, just had a change. So curled my hair. It is the center part. So I just used, I think a 1 inch, 1.5 ferrule. I don't know. I used a smaller one for the bridal shower and I regretted it. But anyways, so basically what I did, let me see if I can zoom out a little more, is, so I skipped this whole section and I just grabbed a big chunk of hair from the like middle. So I'm just take a little bit more over here, just help it out a little bit. Alright, so that feels a little bit better. Just take 3 strands and braid. So cross it over the other. And then we're just gonna pull it apart and make it look nice and chunky. And then for now we're just gonna leave it hanging because we're gonna pin it in the back, but we also have to do the other side. Alright, so that looks pretty good. And the only reason I feel like this works on my hair is because I have highlights in it, but if I had my normal dark hair, this wouldn't work. So now I'm going to take a few bobby pins, and I take about 4, so let me turn here. Let's see. Alright, so now what you're going to do is just bring one across and pin it. And then you're going to grab another bobby pin. See? And just create an X and then let whatever hang out. Then you're just going to take this side, tuck it under, and then pin it. Don't know if you guys can see that, but so that is how you do it. And then your hair looks super cute. Now I'm just going to take some of this Kristen S Dry Finish Working Texture Spray. I think my baby's waking up, and just spray it in my hair. So now that my hair is done and everything, like my mascara is dry, I'm just going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and spray it. Now this is that's my favorite setting spray. I really want to try the Morphe one because I've heard great reviews about it, but for now we're working with. So that, guys, is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so down below. I will also have links to everything I've used. I will either do that down in the description box, or I will do that on MichaelaNordy.com under the beauty section. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I promise I will be back very, very soon with a new video using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. But until then, I will see you next time. Bye.